Welcome back everyone to All the Beer No Idea. I'm Baz. We've got another beer review coming up now, and this is one that I picked up from St Martin's service station. They've got a nice little section of sort of craft beer and that, and really expanding it. Good selection, good prices, so I will put a link in the description. It's their Facebook page. Go along, have a look. If you're local, it's going to be ideal for you. If you're not local, might not be so good for you, but you could maybe message them, and if there was anything that you wanted, they might be able to post it out. I don't know, but you'd have to clear that with them. So yeah, like I said, picked this beer up from them, and it's a local one actually. Stonehouse Brewery from Oswestry, the little town that I live in. Stonehouse Brewery Limited, Western Oswestry, and they're more of a traditional brewery, traditional beers, you know, bitters, ales, porter, you know, that sort of stuff. But they've released a few recently that have been, I would say, trying to do something a little bit different, trying to maybe go down the craft route a little bit. And I don't believe I've had any of them. I might have had one, I think, a pale ale maybe, but I still think that was more traditional, just with a different label. Maybe this one will be. Anyway, rambling on. So what we've got, like I said, from Stonehouse Brewery, this is a bottle of their vanilla milkshake IPA, fresh brewed. It says 5.2%. Great label. I do love that little label. That's cool. What was this? I think this was £2.19 or £1.99, something like that. So not a lot of money. Probably can't expect too much from it. 500ml bottle. Don't know if I said that. So yeah, there we go. Another quick look at the label. Plain black bottle cap. So let's get this cracked open and see what we get. On the back it just says hazy milkshake IPA with vanilla, lactose and hot rod hopped with Pecco and Mosaic. Now, hot rod hopped, I'm going to assume they've just really given it a lot of hopping. I don't suppose that's a technical term, for some brewing technical term. I highly doubt it, but you know, if it is and I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm going to go for the fact that they're going to try and tell me that it's been really heavily hopped with them two hops. So yep, some sediment in there, so that's a good sign. There is a little bit of, let's get it in there, and get it in there. It's really there. All that stuff in the bottom is really going to make it hazy, and there's some bright big lumps in there. I don't know if I'm going to get it all in. I don't think I'm going to get it all in there. But that is hazy as hell. You can see that. All the sediment that's going to be going down to the bottom. You can see, I don't know, can you see? You can see the sediment in there. It's murky as hell. So yeah, it's hazy orange colour, if you like. We got a good finger and a half of white head on top. Real creamy looking head. So I'm going to try and give it a swill, dive in on the nose, see what we get. There is still a little bit in there, which I'll chuck in there once I have a bit of a sip in it. So let's go anyway. Vanilla's quite subtle. There is a creaminess, vanilla, a little bit of like a fruity, hoppy aroma maybe. There's sort of like that bitter sort of hop smell in there a bit. But it smells alright. It certainly smells different, a little bit different. So I'm going to give it another swirl. We'll try and get some of these flavours mixed up a bit, and we'll dive in. So cheers everyone. Oh yeah. Hang on, it's going again. It's going again. I'm just quickly before we go in again. You get all the flavours, and it's different, but I'm impressed. So one more time. Let's go in. Very close to me going. Body's really good. Carbonation is nice and gentle. The mouth feels nice and smooth. It's got all them bang on taste wise. You're definitely getting the hop, you're definitely getting bitterness, you're definitely getting vanilla, you're definitely getting that creamy lactose thing to it. Sweet vanilla, creamy lactose. It's quite sweet on the start. Bitterness kicks in not long after the start, and it's not over bitter. You're definitely getting a hop taste in there. And for what it's describing itself as, vanilla milkshake IPA, this is exceedingly good. I'm going to say this is exceedingly good. But there is maybe just one little but. And it could be that it's maybe, excuse me, a tad too sweet. Excuse me again, I do apologise. Maybe just a tad too much vanilla maybe, or lactose. But that aside, this beer genuinely is an excellent beer. It might be one some people find too sweet, because it has got quite a big sweet edge to it, but the flavours are bang on. And what I like about it is that you can taste them. For Stonehouse, for me, to release a beer with so much flavour and so much taste in it that you can actually really get the hops in there, is excellent, and I'm really impressed with it. And it is rather delicious, it's got to be said. There's almost a little pininess in there as well, piney resinousness. That actually, you know what, the more I drink it, the better it gets, I think. But again, it still is maybe just that tad too sweet. The 5.2%, you're not getting that. Not that you're really going to pick 5.2% up, but I think the sweetness just takes some of the edge off the bitterness, which makes it that little bit easier to drink, if you like, or gives it less of an impression that it's so strong. Not that 5.2 is strong, like I said. This is a cracking little beer, and I tell you what, anyone local to me, you like vanilla, you like milkshake, and you like IPAs, that for me is a winner. It's not going to be to everyone's cup of tea, I know, but if you're familiar with these sort of styles, these beers, well worth trying. And at £1.99 or £2.19 I paid for it, absolute bargain, well worth picking up. So I highly recommend trying that. It may be hit and miss to some people, but for me, that's an excellent effort. Well done, Stonehouse Brewery as well. That's really nice to see. So yeah, if you happen to have had this beer before, which will probably only be someone local, let me know what you think. Feel free to like and share the video. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to leave you all, get on with this and enjoy this, and I'll be back with another beer review later on. Cheers.